Hey guys, Ryan back again with another video, and today is November something, 27th. And if you're wondering why the video quality looks different on this one, well, kind of shaky, is because I have changed from using my JVC camera to my Samsung Galaxy S5. I had fun using the camcorder for for a while, but it just wasn't really cutting it video quality wise, and with low light and highlight and light adjustment, it wasn't doing it. So today's video is going to be on this computer. I know, it's a surprise computer, but this is my retro early to mid late 2000s gaming PC. Those of you who have seen this before may know this as the garbage picked PC. I've done some changes since then, which I may have covered in a previous video, but I'll kind of go over it right now. The motherboard that was in it is hopelessly trapped, but it's down there, this guy. And the motherboard that is in it right now is an AMD Athlon X2 4600 Plus CPU. It came out of my old Gateway computer, which I had since when it was new. I got it in 2007. And I didn't really have space for it, so I decided to sacrifice it and use the parts for this. So what have I changed since we last talked about it? Well, I changed out the floppy drive to a black one, because the white one, the color just kind of, I don't know, it just didn't really contrast. And also you have the pattern of the black, white, and then white again. So I wanted to be black, white, black. Then I swapped out the GPU. The graphics card in it before was a Radeon 9200, 9600, I think. What else have I changed? I mean, I put a lot of games on it. I mean, we can start up right now and kind of show that. What's nice with my phone also is you can get a better shot of the screen. Whereas with the other one, I had to put on like a tripod and just wasn't cutting it. You can also have a really nice reflection on the screen. There we go. It's running Windows XP Service Pack 3. And I sort of set it up in a semi-retro way. Yeah, I know, Harry Potter. Harry Potter wallpaper. There we go, focus. And what software do we have on it right now? I'll wait for the screen to kind of warm up. The screen actually is dim when it first starts up, and then it kind of warms up after you've used it. This monitor is the original Gateway flat screen monitor that I believe is from 1999. Apologize for having my fingers get in the way of the lens. I just haven't used my phone as a camera in such a long time. Let me think. What else? Oh, so software-wise, what have I changed or put on this? So, if we go over, actually, let's first go over games. I put some games on this computer, and some being a relative term. Let's go from the list at the top, wait for it to populate. So, here's what we have. Alphabetically, Alien vs. Predator Gold Edition 2015, which is a patch which is applied to the Alien vs. Predator Gold Edition, which fixes a lot of the glitches and adds OpenGL support. Battlecraft Vietnam, which is part of Battlefield Vietnam. I have Battlefield 2, Call of Duty 1, City Life World Edition, which is sort of like SimCity 4, but not really. It's different. Half-Life Deathmatch, Deus Ex, Diablo 1, Enclave, Fear, and Fate, the Traitor Soul, Fear Extraction Point, Flatout, Grand Theft Auto 3, San Andreas, Vice City, GTR, Half-Life, Half-Life 2, Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2, Jedi Knight Dark Forces 1, I also have, I don't know if I've installed it yet, Just Cause, Lego Loco, Eminem's Lost Formula, No One Lives Forever, A Spy in HARMS Way, it's the second one, Painkiller Black Edition, whoa there, Force Commander, which is a Star Wars themed RTS, top-down, Unreal Tournament 2004, Rainbow Six Eagle Watch Expansion, Ricochet, Stalker, Call of Pripyat, Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, SimCity 3000, Star Wars Battlefront, Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, StarCraft, Team Fortress Classic, Sims 2 expansion, the garden stuff, which actually has all the expansions I own currently. It's just the quote-unquote most recent installation. The way The Sims 2 works is basically the one that you installed most recently is the one you have to start it from. And since the mansion and garden stuff was released in 2009, it thinks it's the most recent expansion, so you have to start it from that one. Thief, Gold, Unreal 2, Unreal Tournament, and World War II Sniper. All of these games I own legally. They've just been copied over from either my Steam library, or they have been copied from my large game collection, which I have shown before. What other software do I have on this? What do I have? Oh, there was another category. Along with games, I have benchmarking category, which is a little bit smaller, but it includes 3D Mark 2003, 3D Mark 2005, CPU Z, HyperCam 2, and SpeedFan. If we go over to CPU Z, we'll see the full specs of this system. It has, I believe, a 250 gigabyte hard drive, SATA. And I can check that right now while that thing loads up. Nope. It is a 150 gigabyte hard drive. It's only 20 gigabytes free, apparently. So here's the fingers in front of it. So here is the specifications on the system. It is running an AMD Athlon 64X2 dual-core, 4600 plus. It's a 2.4 gigahertz one. Yeah. With 128 kilobytes of cache. Actually, 1, 2, 3. That's like 512 kilobytes cache. Actually, wait, no. 128, 128, 128. Oh, yeah, there we go. Sorry. So, actually, 1 full megabyte of cache. The main board is an Elite Group MCP61PM-AM motherboard with a NVIDIA sound and video onboard chipset. The BIOS is a Phoenix Technology BIOS with a revision date of 2/15/2007. I purchased the original computer around Christmas of 2007, so I have had this almost 8 years. I mean, the computer is 8 years old. It just actually in December, yeah, so it's coming up on 8 years. And it has PCIe 6x16. Memory. Why? That's weird. There was some lag with the mouse. It's running DDR2, 5 gigabytes. Why? Let's go over to computer specs because I don't know exactly why they're saying 5 gigabytes. 3 gigabytes of RAM. I will have to look into that. But I guess I have 5 gigabytes installed. So it's single channel mode. Let's see. Let's check here. The memory slots. So in slot 1 we have 1 gigabyte of DDR2. In slot 2 we have 2 gigabytes. Slot 3 we have 1 gigabyte. So that's a total of 4. 5. So we have 5 gigabytes of RAM, but only 3 is usable. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know I set it up that way. And I just threw sticks of RAM in it. It had like 2.5 gigabytes, so I just started throwing sticks of RAM in it. A graphics card is a 7300 NVIDIA GeForce LE Edition, branded by Asus. Core clock is 450 megahertz. Memory clock is 532, and it has 64 megabytes of video RAM times 3, because I could have sworn it was pretty sure it was 256. Go over to the display tab. Yeah. 256 megabytes. So as for software, what do we have? Well, we have Malwarebytes, VLC, Winamp, DOSBox, DVD Shrink, WinZip, Microsoft Office 2003, Adobe Premiere Pro 2.0, Adobe Photoshop CS2 DVD player, and I think that's about it for software. I'll check. Winamp, WinRAR, Adobe. Oh, we have. Did I mention it has StarCraft? I think I did. Curious. Yep. I believe I mentioned that. Now, enough of the software side, let's take a look on the inside. Here's the inside of the PC. You can see the CPU cooler there, clearly. We have our 2 optical drives, our 150 gigabyte SATA, our floppy drive, and miscellaneous cables. We have our wireless modem down there, which is 802.11, some brand. And then here's our NVIDIA card. Going around the front, we have our CD DVD read writer burner with light scribe. So if you have, think so. Nope, it does not have light scribe. Ignore that. Then we have a 56 times compact disc reader. It does not burn, but it can read rewritables. Going around the back, we rotate it, you can see the ports. We have our keyboard and mouse, PS2. There you go. Our serial port, our printer port, our VGA, and our Fireware 1394. And a total of 4 USB, onboard audio, and then our PCIe expansion ports. And here's my inexpensive wireless keyboard that I use for every single thing. I think it's like Vivitar brand. Don't quote me on that. It is something. Yeah, pretty sure. So, this has been Zesty Panda with another video. If you liked it, thumbs it up, because you obviously liked it. If you didn't, thumbs it down. If you have any suggestions, leave them down below. Comments, leave them down below. I'll have more stuff coming out soon. What it is exactly, not really sure. But I will be talking about this guy here. One of my Windows 95 retro PCs in a future video.